Hello. Um, let's talk about strawberries today and its rapid growth. Yeah. Yes. Strawberries. So strawberries is one of the mighty plants that I have in my garden, and the longest also. It's one of my first plants that I actually started growing, and the consistency has always been there when it goes to the grow rate, right? One thing I can tell you about strawberries, they love water. Strawberries love water. If you skip 2 to 3 days without watering strawberries on a hot sunny day, you will see the effect towards them not getting water. And then if you're constantly pouring water, you will also see when the leaves they get like bushy thick, as you can see. I will show you as part of the video. So strawberries are one of the longest plants that I have. In a year I can say it grows strawberries, let's just say twice seasons, 2 seasons in most cases, like the whole summer, the whole summer. The beginning of the summer it grows, and then during summer it gets slow, and then towards the end of the summer, that's where the production of strawberries comes in, like harvest level, where you know you can do many things when it comes to harvesting strawberries, right? So people do jam. One day I would love to try a strawberry jam, homemade. um and yeah, one day I would love to try strawberry jam. The soil, it also chooses soil, right? So where I've planted my strawberries, it's close to grass, so there's always competition towards water, right? And then the grass soil is always cool, so that's where they do well, right? So what I've done is I've elevated them, right? And then compared to the soil level, they are pretty much high. The soil is this level. When it comes to the grass might be this level, the strawberries might this level towards the height, because strawberries they root, and then the grass is actually grass roots, right? It does not go deeper compared to a strawberry when it comes to the roots, right? And then in strawberries we have two types of roots, right? We have a root that holds the plant for let's say a tree, right? And then there's a root that comes out of the tree, and then it moves on top of the soil to create another plant, right? And now those roots, as soon as the plant has already started rooting, so it's like them replanting itself. So strawberries do replant itself, and if the soil is good, they will replant ample times, right? To a level where they fight for space. So sometimes I do frequently remove them just to keep the population of the pot size. As soon as the population grows, I remove, make sure there's ample space so that they can keep growing, right? A strawberry also is also a sensitive plant. So the root itself, the one that goes out from a tree and then it moves on top of the soil, it will create a small tree. A small tree will start rooting, and then the root at the top, it dies, right? So you must always make sure that you always take care of your garden. Dead plants, yes, they can be effective, but when it comes to the roots, I prefer you to always snip them off as soon as the plant is already started. It no longer needs the rooting system. So it also makes your garden to be neat. So let me show you what I'm talking about, because I can talk to you about, you have zero clue, because there's possibilities you have never went through the experience. So let me give you an experience on what I'm actually talking about here. So the strawberry plant has two roots. It has a root at the bottom where it becomes a tree, and then it has the second root which is at the top, right? The second root at the top, its main job is to create a new plant, a strawberry plant. As soon as the strawberry plant roots at the soil, the new one, it becomes a tree, right? So now the issue is, if you don't snip the roots off after the strawberry plants have started to root from the soil, it's going to create complications, because now it's going to be a web of roots, right? And we don't want that in the garden. So as soon as the plant grows, I would advise you to cut them off and allow the tree to grow by itself, right? So now I'm going to explain to you now about the process where the tree actually starts to release a sort of like a flower, and then the flower opens, then it opening, it releases pollen. Sometimes bees come take the pollen and stuff. The bee system takes a pollen to another pollen, whatever and whatever. it helps the plant to now fruit, right? Or to grow, or pollen on pollen, so that the flower can actually flower. So in this process, it does happen with strawberries. It's going to be a flower, a white small flower, and then after a white small flower, there's a sort of like a small plant that will come out of the flower. That's a strawberry, right? And then it will change into a small strawberry, which is going to be green. And then from there, the strawberry will be receiving water, where now it's actually growing as a strawberry, growing. After growing as a strawberry, it's going to get big into a strawberry size, right? But in most cases, some they get white, some they get green. I don't know why, but it does happen in most cases, where strawberry just becomes white, and then sometimes the strawberry just becomes green. Maybe it's because of the quality of the sunlight. Sometimes certain strawberries do get sunlight, sometimes they don't get sunlight. And then the strawberry, for it to actually ripe, it turns red. So the red of the strawberry starts at the bottom, and then it goes into full effect to a full complete strawberry, where we can say the strawberry is now ripe when it's red. Right at the top of the leaves of a strawberry, if you peel them outside, if the strawberry is white there, it means the strawberry is red but it's not ripe, where you can eat a sour strawberry than for you to actually eat a sweet strawberry. So let me show you the process of a strawberry turning into a plant, from a plant turning into a strawberry, right? And then the waiting period of it for it to grow to a full effect as a strawberry. And yes, this is the end of the video. I hope this video will help you to have a successful grow rate towards you growing strawberries, or be informed of how strawberries grow, or anything that you wanted to know about my strawberry plants. I'm happy to educate you, as also me, I'm also learning when it comes to this farming thing. And thank you for watching. If you like such videos, I appreciate it. It always keep me going, and we'll see you on the next one.